Hey guys, it's Andrew of the Avalon Legacy, and I just got back from Sunday at EC3 Con, Mohegan Sun, that I go to at least once every year. I've been going for 3 years now. 3 years? Or was it 2 years? Was 2024 my first time? I started making YouTube videos again in 2023. I think it was a year after that. I don't remember. I can't remember. But yes, so I got a bunch of cards as always. Some you will see on the thumbnail. I got some big ones. My goal going in was to get at least one of my main expensive target cards that I still need. So one of them may be foreshadowed by this playmat. So I did get some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I'm still pretty big into Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll go through these pretty quick. Just because, whatever. The first one, I'm going to take them out of their sleeves as we're going because I haven't done that yet. First one is this Masked Beast Desgardius because I love the Masked Beast, and I love how this is his extra form, basically his upgraded boss monster form that the two guys had in Battle City. And I love that duel. And this one is a misprint. It doesn't have the Eye of Anubis. In the bottom right, you can kind of see where it tried to imprint it, but it was out of ink or something. So I thought that was really cool. They had one that did have the stamp, and I was like, no, I need the error one. So this is sick. So I got that. And then we got a bunch of random singles here that I'm not going to go into super detail, but we got Supremacy Sun. We got Veda Calarcanum. I like monsters with 12 stars. They just look really cool. Cool design, too. Two very symmetrical monsters. I got Longirsu the Orchestrator. I think the Orcus cards are pretty cool. This one has the little stamp there, or the emblazoned hollow thing there, emblazoned emblem, whatever. I got Power Tool Braver Dragon. I love the Signer Dragons. This one has a little foil dot on the top left, I just noticed. Probably can't see it on there, but this is the retrain of Power Tool Dragon. This is the only printing of it, so I was like, yeah, give me that. We got Malefic Paradox Dragon, which is from the 10th Anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh movie that I still haven't seen. I need to watch that soon. But I love this design. I love the Malefic monsters. I got Chaos King Archfiend, which this is, I don't know if most people know this, but this was created by a kid, and they made a card of it in the Shining Darkness. And I just really like that fact about it. And I love the word chaos. I got Kui Belt the Blade Dragon, which is a really cool design. One of my favorite dragon designs, honestly, in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I had to get that. I got Michael the Arc Lightsworn from the starter deck, but first edition, and this art is sick. Really cool. I think that's Judgment Dragon, technically, or maybe it's just some random dragon. And then, speaking of which, we got Enlightenment Dragon, which is really cool. Fusion of Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon. So I got all those. I was going to take them out of the sleeves as I was going. I had to take them out later anyway. This guy. And then this guy. Okay, good. So we got all those. We got a few more. I got Exodia the Legendary Defender, which is one of the last Kazuki Takahashi original art cards, whatever you want to call them. So I want to get all those because they're sick, and Kazuki Takahashi sadly passed away not too long ago, so I just really like them because of that. And this is themed around something in the manga, I think. It's just a really cool card. I did get this Summon Skull. This is the alt art from Duelist Pack Yugi, I think, in English. But this is secret rare. In English, it's only super rare. This was a 15th anniversary card, too, which is really sick. So I had to get that. And then I got all 3 of the Egyptian God cards in QCR because I've been putting off getting those for 3 years. In April, they'll be 3 years old, I'm pretty sure. So I got Obelisk. Gorgeous. I'm such a sucker for the God cards. They're one of those things in media that just it's this is what the series needed, to represent them. I don't know how to describe it fully, but I'm just so enamored with them. And then the Ra, which is my favorite. Oh yeah. So I finally got these. Alright, so that's all the Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll put them over here for my Yu-Gi-Oh binder that I'm working on. All right, and then for Pokemon, I got a bunch of stuff. So first I got this OOV, which is by Akira Agawa, which is sick. I needed this for my Ultra binder, of course, to go with the Lugia. So that's sick. It's freaking beautiful. I got the Paldean Fates stamped Great Tusk for my shiny collection. Not officially on the like numbered count of shinies because it is just a variant. But it's sick. And I need he didn't have the iron treads too, but I need that also, obviously. And I need the jumbo of that too. And then I got the Terapagos gold. I'm really trying to just complete these gold cards because I have a feeling eventually, because people love the gold so much from the newer sets, that they're going to go back and try and get all of these too, or at least a select few. I don't think this one will be one of them because it's a newer Pokemon and, you know, God forbid people like a new Pokemon. But I love this card. It's freaking beautiful. So that'll go with my gold cards. My gold Scarlet and Violet cards. I did also get this Nest Ball. I just realized this is the Sun and Moon Nest Ball. And I don't think I meant to get this. Was there one in Scarlet and Violet? I literally just realized this. Whoops. Anyway, I have it now. I want specifically the one from Scarlet and Violet, I think. Anyway, I need to check that. That's embarrassing. These next two are pretty cool. I was not expecting to find these, and I think one of them was a little more expensive than I wanted to buy it for, but that's fine. I needed these, and they're older. I got the Torterra and Infernape from Stormfront. This was $11, the Torterra, and I don't know how much the Infernape was because I got it from the Yu-Gi-Oh seller, one of the Yu-Gi-Oh sellers. But I needed both of these. I have the Empoleon already, so now I have all three of those starters, which is cool. And then this one I was pretty excited about because it's, you know, not very expensive and it's for my Kawaii collection. I got the Houndoom Prismatic Evolutions Master Ball Reverse. See that M there? Yeah, really sick. This is the, you know, highest rarity of this card, so I needed it. And it's a common, which is so funny. Not even an uncommon. That's a really good first attack, too. It's kind of hilarious that they made it a common. But I have it. And then we got one of the few Rotom cards I need, at least in English. I need a lot of Japanese ones, but I have the Rotom EX full art. Pretty standard, but I needed it. And I just made a Rotom post on my Instagram. So I was like, oh, that's fitting. And then I got the Dendra, because I'm going to, Special Illustrator, because I'm going to really start focusing on getting all these cheap supporter Special Illustrators to fill out Scarlet Violet's, the Scarlet Violet era, because I love all the teachers and the gym leaders. They're just really cool in Scarlet Violet, I think. Yep. And I know she's not very expensive, luckily. And then these next two, I got two of the last Trainer Gallery cards I need. Just take that out. Oh, that sleeve is disgusting. What the heck? All right, throw that away. I got the Zeraora V Trainer Gallery and the Ice Rider Calyrex Trainer Gallery. Some of these Trainer Galleries are starting to get pretty expensive. These two were not super expensive. I think this was like $7. This was $8. This was $10. So pretty sick. I love Zeraora. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. Had to get it. And then I love Calyrex. And this is by Meteorita. Freaking sick. Perfect spot in my binder for it. All these little, you know, there's always little dust specks and stuff on these cards. There we go. Yep, so we got those. Good. And then finally, I got this Full Art EX, or Full Art V. Oh my god, I keep going back and forth. Oh, did you see it? So this is a Chinese Rayquaza V Full Art, which is sick. The English one's getting too expensive for my taste, so I put off getting it for too long. So here we go. This is simplified Chinese, I believe. Yeah, pretty sick. You know, texture is just as good as in Japanese. Better than English, too. So, yeah, very happy about that. I paid $20 for this. So, yeah. And just all these little dust specks and stuff, get all those off. There's another one. Okay. All right, next up, this one I was not expecting to see at a card show. It was the last... No, it was the second to last vendor that I went to before they closed. What side is this? Oh, it's a side loading sleeve. Jeez Louise. But this got really expensive. It used to be not too expensive, but this is the Pichu from the Neo intro pack. I only want 3 of these. I want this, the Cyndaquil, and the Skarmory, I think, maybe. But these get stupid expensive. And Pichu's my favorite baby Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I needed this. Yeah, I paid... he had it listed for $75. I got it for $70. Which is crazy that that's the average price now. I think there's one listed on... The cheapest on eBay right now is like $70 before shipping from Japan or something. Yeah, so very glad to get that. It's sick. It's so simple. I mean, it's by Atsuko Nishida, who designed Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu. So that's just beautiful. And it has a little Totodile stamp. It's just, I love it. So these next 3, these are the big boys. And I got them right at the end. Because what I did was I surveyed everything. I only bought a few cards before looking at, everything. And then I went back really quick at the end before they closed to... Wow, is there even any holo on this card? Is this a misprint? Am I crazy? What is happening? Am I insane? What the? Are all the copies of this card like... Okay, so it's the Reshiram EX Special Illustrator by Kawaii from White Flare. This is crazy. The only holo spots are like, the borders. The EX, the little fill-in right there, the little fill-in down here. And its tail, eye, and like this little flame right here. There's like no holo on the rest of the art. Did they do that on purpose? That is crazy. That is wild. I literally didn't notice this until now. Oh my god. That is sick. Excuse me? Wow, that's crazy. I love this card. I mean, I love this card. The Zekrom's my favorite, but this is close. This is definitely close. It goes like Zekrom, then the Hydreigon, then the Reshiram for Black Ball and White Flare. Wow. That is nuts. Wow. So cool. Like, I can't even, really even get the holo in there. You could see it, obviously, but, wow. That's crazy. What a crazy card. All right, we're going to put that right there. Okay, next one. I'm so enamored by that. It's so cool. All right, this is the main banger card from Mega Symphonia. This is insane. This is the Mega Gardevoir Special Illustrator. Look at this. Are you kidding? Oh, so I keep not showing the sleeve. So, I got both this and the Reshiram for, I paid $250. I offered $250. It was $275, as you can see by the price. The Gardevoir was $125. The Reshiram was $145. So I offered $250, and they, accepted that. Oh my god, this is crazy. I didn't even see a print line. I could be wrong, because Japan has gotten pretty infamous for the print lines recently. Unless in the Mega era they fixed it. Anyway, this is sick. This is gorgeous. I wish Godlight was on it, but it's still beautiful. Oh, there's Pokeballs down here too. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, this is peak right here. So, yeah. I feel like it's pretty undervalued right now. So I'm just very glad to have it. Obviously. And then the big boy. one of the main cards that I was like, I'm not leaving without it. There were 3 cards. The Reshiram and Zekrom Black and White Rare. That I was like, I need to buy at least one of these. And then this card right here that I did buy, it was the last one. So I got it for $325. And I got them down to $305. And it's this. It's probably in the thumbnail, so you probably know what it is. Actually, I'll probably put a question mark over it. Ooh. It is this. The Umbreon EX Special Illustration Rare from Terrestrial Festival. It's insane. Like, it's just as insane in person as I thought it would be. And I have it now. Yep, it's freaking gorgeous. You know, as you can see, the centering's a little off. I obviously don't care about that. I'm a huge proponent of just buy the card for the art. Don't grade it. Enjoy it. Put it in a binder. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this art is insane. Texture's insane. Price is insane. You know, it's not as expensive as the English one. It's almost a third of the cost of the English one. Yep, here it is. I was originally thinking like, oh, I could just buy the Korean one for $100 less, but I have all the other evolutions I want in Japanese, so I might as well match for $100 extra. But man, this is just it. This is it. I do prefer the VMAX still, like art-wise, of Umbreon, but you know, this is pretty sick for a stellar type. Yep. So that's it. That's what I got. There's the trifecta and then another stack of everything here. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys later.